Hey everyone, it's Shane here. Today we're diving into some truly terrifying facts that are guaranteed to keep you up at night. We're talking about creepy cases, unsolved mysteries, and things that go bump in the night. So grab a blanket, turn off the lights, and let's get started. Okay guys, buckle up because this first one is seriously messed up. We're talking about June and Jennifer Gibbons, twin sisters who were basically inseparable. But here's the catch. They refused to talk to anyone but each other. They created their own language, a secret world where only they existed. Imagine being that connected to someone, like your minds are totally in sync. It's fascinating and creepy at the same time. They were so withdrawn that people thought they were cursed or something. The doctors were baffled. They tried everything to get them to open up, but nothing worked. They even separated the twins, sending them to different boarding schools, hoping that would break the bond. But it backfired, you guys. The girls became catatonic, like their life force was draining away. Eventually they decided that one of them had to die for the other to truly live. Jennifer died under mysterious circumstances, and to this day, no one knows exactly how it happened. Alright, let's talk about a mystery that's colder than your ex's heart. The Dyatlov Pass incident. Picture this. It's 1959, we're in the icy Ural Mountains of Russia, and a group of 9 experienced hikers sets out on an adventure. They're young, excited, and ready to conquer the wilderness. But they never make it back. Weeks later their tent is found ripped open from the inside, their belongings scattered, and their bodies, well, that's where things get really weird. Some were found partially dressed, some had strange injuries like internal bleeding but no external wounds, and some even had high levels of radiation. What the hell happened up there? Theories range from avalanches to military experiments gone wrong, even freaking Yeti attacks. The Soviet authorities at the time ruled it a compelling natural force, which is basically code for we have no clue. The mystery remains unsolved to this day, fueling all sorts of conspiracy theories and creepy campfire stories. Okay, let's dive into something truly unsettling, the black-eyed children. Imagine this. It's late at night, you're home alone, and you hear a knock on the door. You open it, and standing there are 2 kids, maybe 10 or 12 years old, looking pale and out of place. But there's something about their eyes. They're completely black. No whites, no pupils, just pure, unsettling blackness. These aren't your typical trick-or-treaters. People who claim to have encountered these creepy kids say they often speak in monotone voices asking to come inside. They say they need to use the phone, or they need a glass of water. But something about them just screams danger. There's no solid evidence that these black-eyed kids are real, but the stories persist. Some say they're aliens, others say they're demons or vampires. Chapter 4. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. Get ready for this one guys because it's a real head-scratcher. The Hinterkaifeck Murders is a case so bizarre, so unsettling, that it'll make you want to sleep with the lights on. Picture this. It's 1922 and we're in rural Germany at a small farmstead called Hinterkaifeck. 6 people lived there, a family of 4 and their 2 servants. One day they just vanished. Poof, gone. Days before the disappearance, the family patriarch reported strange occurrences around the farm. Footprints in the snow leading to the house but no footprints leading away, sounds coming from the attic, and a mysterious newspaper that no one claimed to have bought. When the bodies were finally discovered, it was a bloodbath. They had been brutally murdered with a pickaxe and the killer. They had stayed in the house for days after the murders. Despite numerous suspects and theories, the case remains unsolved. The Hinterkaifeck Murders is a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are human. Chapter 5. The Mothman. Okay, let's talk about a creature that's as creepy as it is mysterious. The Mothman. This winged wonder terrorized the town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, back in the 1960s. And let me tell you, this is some X-Files level stuff. Imagine driving down a dark road at night and suddenly you see a large humanoid figure with glowing red eyes and massive wings. That's what people in Point Pleasant claim to have seen. They called it the Mothman. Now some people dismissed it as mass hysteria or misidentified birds. But the sightings were relentless, and they often coincided with strange occurrences, like UFO sightings, strange lights in the sky, and even men in black harassing witnesses. Many believed the Mothman was a harbinger of doom, a warning sign of the impending tragedy. The legend of the Mothman continues to fascinate and frighten people to this day. Chapter 6. The Disappearance of Elisa Lam. This next case is truly unsettling. It's the story of Elisa Lam, a young woman who disappeared while staying at the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. But it's not just the disappearance that's creepy, it's the bizarre circumstances surrounding it. Imagine checking into a hotel and feeling like something's just off. That's what Elisa experienced. She acted strangely, talking to herself, hiding from someone or something. And it was all caught on the hotel's security cameras. The footage went viral, guys. In the elevator, she's seen pressing all the buttons, peeking out of the door as if someone's chasing her, talking to thin air. Days later, guests started complaining about the water pressure and a strange taste coming from the taps. And that's when they made the gruesome discovery. Elisa's body was found inside one of the hotel's water tanks on the roof. How did she get there? Was she murdered? Did she climb in there herself? The questions surrounding her death are just as disturbing as the security footage. The Elisa Lam case remains a mystery, a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying things happen in broad daylight, in seemingly ordinary places. Alright, get ready for a classic haunting that'll send chills down your spine. The Enfield Poltergeist. This case is so terrifying it inspired the movie The Conjuring 2. We're talking levitation, disembodied voices, objects flying across the room, the whole 9 yards. Imagine being a single mother living in a council house in London with your 4 young children. And suddenly, your furniture starts moving on its own. That's what happened to the Hodgson family in 1977. Their home became a hotbed of paranormal activity, and it wasn't just the furniture. Paranormal investigators flocked to the house, documenting the events, recording terrifying EVPs, and witnessing firsthand the chaos that unfolded within those walls. The Enfield Poltergeist remains one of the most well-documented and compelling cases of paranormal activity ever recorded. This next story is straight out of a horror movie, but it's all too real. It's the case of Gloria Ramirez, also known as the Toxic Lady. This one involves mysterious illnesses, bizarre symptoms, and a medical mystery that still baffles experts today. Imagine being a nurse or doctor working the night shift in a hospital, and a patient comes in with symptoms you've never seen before. That's what happened when Gloria Ramirez arrived at the emergency room in 1994. She was suffering from a rapid heartbeat, difficulty breathing, and low blood pressure. But as medical staff tried to treat her, things took a terrifying turn. Some nurses noticed a strange, garlic-like odor coming from her body. Others saw an oily sheen covering her skin. Then, people started getting sick. Nurses fainted, others experienced nausea and muscle spasms. The case of the Toxic Lady is a chilling reminder that sometimes, the most terrifying things are the ones we can't explain. Okay, this next one is just plain weird, guys. We're talking about the Oakville Blobs, a phenomenon so strange, so out there, that it'll make you question everything you thought you knew about rain. Picture this, it's August 1994, and residents of Oakville, Washington, wake up to find their town covered in a strange, gelatinous substance. It's falling from the sky, coating cars, houses, even people. What is this stuff? Good question. No one knows for sure. Some say it was jellyfish remains, others believe it was industrial waste from a passing plane. But here's where it gets really weird. People who came into contact with the blobs started getting sick. We're talking flu-like symptoms, nausea, dizziness, the whole shebang. Some even claimed that the blobs had tiny white worms wriggling inside them. Theories ran wild, alien spores, government experiments, you name it. The Oakville Blobs remain a mystery, a bizarre footnote in the annals of unexplained phenomena. Hold on to your tinfoil hats, guys, because this last one is a wild ride. We're diving into the world of television hacking with the Max Headroom Incident, a bizarre and creepy event that interrupted not one but 2 Chicago TV stations back in 1987. Imagine watching your favorite show, and suddenly, the signal gets hijacked by a creepy figure wearing a Max Headroom mask, sunglasses, and making strange noises and distorted pronouncements. That's what viewers experienced during this infamous broadcast intrusion. The masked figure swayed back and forth, spouting nonsensical phrases, laughing hysterically, and even humming the theme song from Clutch Cargo. The identity and motive of the Max Headroom hacker remain a mystery to this day. Was it a prank gone wrong, a disgruntled employee, or something more sinister? Some theories point to the involvement of a group of hackers known as the Phone Freaks. The Max Headroom Incident remains one of the creepiest and most baffling cases of television hacking in history. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more creepy stories, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sweet dreams, if you can sleep, that is. See you next time.